Yes, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Corey Seager.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Chris Sale. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's been.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
One down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. To first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Yordan Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Christian Javier. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home, having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco, had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Just missed. Javier, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Righty delivers. And delivers outside. And that's in the dirt. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. The pitch. Just missed. center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's Corey Seager. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
At the belt and fires. And another ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Trey Griffey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Sale back to work. That's in there.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an all-star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Blue, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish. Notice swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. So digging in, Chas McCormick. First pitch misses. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That's outside. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
The 2-1 is high. Now he breaks his bat. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Went deep in the ball game last night. That one's in there, 0-1. Sale with the move to first. And he just got his hand in there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here, the second game of the series. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Trey Griffey. Pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez in position. Corrals it. And there's one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. No score here in the second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2 now.
2-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Leading off, Yainer Diaz. The pitch.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Starting after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. Next offering upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jose Abreu up to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Abreu goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. Seager sends it to first. That takes care of Abreu.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Sale Revy. And a foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So the Astros lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, number 12.
Third baseman,
And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Seby Zavala up next for the Mariners.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty.
One
Got
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one, and the count is 1-2. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Kyle Isbell. First time up was a pop out. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And he deals. And that's ball 4.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Polanco at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Pitch misses, 1-1. And there's a ball.
Outside.
Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. McCormick going back on this one. And it's off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score. The Mariners take the lead. 1-0. Goes into third safely with a triple.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That misses. Ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Mariners get 1 on this triple. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Yordan Alvarez. As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's down and in. Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sale delivers. Way upstairs. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now a fly ball to right center. Isbell ranging into the alley. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show. West. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the shortstop, Corey Seager. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And up next for Seattle, Trey Griffey. That one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Three-2 now. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. He's safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That's his 99th career homer, and they add a pair. It's 3-1.
gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Garver in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Right through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Number 12 stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball. And a pitch.
2-2 now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Tucker will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Astros down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
1-1.
That one not close. And 1-1. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. First pitch, and he just misses. The shortstop takes the ball. To third. And that's just foul. 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one gets past the catcher.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Griffey raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in, and the warning track. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now for Seattle, Seby Zavala. Javier back to work. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Kyle Isbell. That's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Polanco now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead at 3-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Just missed. And Sale deals. And another ball. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And fouled off. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Two balls, two strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So now the DH spot, Mauricio Dubon. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Urquidy.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Justin Verlander up and loosening in the pen. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside low. Down 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it from you.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Bangs up the wall. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Griffey at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Griffey around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Mitch Garver up to hit here, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Man at second. That one missed.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman.
Third baseman,
Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Astros 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Sale back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And another ball. The other way is back. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes in the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now 2-1. The Astros trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. Goes down looking. Astros are down quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Seby Zavala. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All ones the count.
And a ground ball to first, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Trying to move him over here, and he grabs it, foul. The 0-2. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Abreu. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Rafael Montero on to pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it out.
And it's strike 2. Zavala, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. And Polanco is out.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Andres Munoz takes over on the mound. On for the 30th time this year. That's through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. The punch out there. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Jordan Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Hot shot to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Right down to shoot. 0-1. The M's leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up and in. A ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Zavala has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is that. Astros. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Trey Griffey. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Will Smith up next for the Mariners. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty delivers.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe in second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball.
Slider misses outside. At the belt and fires. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Down the third baseman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is now on the bump, Ryan Wilson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Wilson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the righty deals. And now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And next to hit for Houston, Alex Bregman. Just missed. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. And he gets Bregman. Now only 1 out remaining.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get run out by the umpire.
And that one fouled off. The Astros down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Our final round. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.